Have you noticed there are some major changes going on in the world gold market and silver market? Heck, all of the precious metals. We've had big news stories over the last 2 weeks about the way gold will be treated and will be impacted in the future, most recently from Brazil. But first, I want to kind of recap what we've learned over the last few weeks. First, we got the fantastic claim by Uganda that they have a gold reserve in their country, which is actually larger than all of the gold that's been mined in the history of the world, plus all of the current known gold reserves in the world. A fantastic story, which has been treated with a bit of skepticism. You can be skeptical of Uganda, but hopefully you're not skeptical of me, because you are always welcome in Ron's Basement. You're important. I'm honored that you decided to spend some of your time with me here in the basement. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, turn on the bell notifications, leave a comment in the comment section below, and you can share this video with anyone you like. Now, the next big news story, probably the biggest, was from Moscow, from Vladimir Putin, that they are establishing a new gold market in the East with Moscow, with China, with Brazil, with India, the BRICS nations, the East nations that seem to be coming closer and closer together, want to establish their own gold market independent of the long-standing Western market in London and New York and Chicago. They are fed up with the paper manipulation price of gold and silver, platinum, all the precious metals. That is a big news story, which, if it comes to fruition, will have major impacts on the price of the precious metals. In a bit smaller, yet very interesting story out of Zimbabwe, who has fought with hyperinflation several times over the last decades, they started to mint their own internal gold coins, which could be used for commerce within the country in an effort to stabilize their economy, stabilize their inflation rate. And guess what? It appears to be working. They later announced additional plans to distribute even more gold coins and in different denominations. Very interesting news out of Zimbabwe. And our friends in India, long-time believers and stackers of silver and gold, they are set to import this year 260 million ounces of silver. I don't know, 30%, 28%. I've heard different figures, but a huge portion of the annual total world mine production of silver. They are bringing in literally tons and tons of silver into India. And finally, we get a story out of Brazil that there's a proposition by Brazilian federal deputy Joina Wapichana to digitize all of the gold being produced in Brazil so that they could track it from production until its actual final sale. The digitization of gold is an interesting concept and something that would be based on real physical assets, real money. We are seeing this major shift throughout the world as people want to get their wealth into things that have real value, real assets, whether it's the countries in the East with the precious metals, if it's the countries in the Middle East with their oil. Everyone seems to be racing toward this idea that they want their money, they want their value to be based upon real assets. Things will continue to get more and more interesting. This is the most interesting I've seen things during my life. I don't know how you feel about that. I'd be interested to read your comments below. Thank you for joining me in Ron's Basement. You are always welcome here. And until next time, you be well.